Today is a rather strange leg day, mostly because I just don't have a lot of time, and also my adductor, ADD, those ones, those muscles are extremely sore, meaning that I have to take it a little easy today. You know, usually on my leg days, I'm not that sore, but this means we're gonna skip the ad and abductor movements today because we're not gonna be able to do them without maybe hurting myself. So we're doing a little walking backwards to start the session off with as a form of cardio, but also, you know, knee health is important, really important. I think what I wanna do is hack squat. We're gonna go hard on hack squat. And that might be like it, okay? We might do like 4 sets of hack squats and then like a hamstring exercise for 4 sets as well, a calf exercise, and then be done, okay? Because again, I don't have the time really tonight, and I'm also still sore, which means I more or less have to take it 1 step at a time, literally. No, more of like a speedy pace. So that's what we're gonna try to do. I've been looking forward to leg day, but I had to charge my camera really late, so that means I had to get to the gym really late. So, you know, everything just kind of made it so it was really hard for me to get here. And now we are here, and now we have to rush a little bit, but that's okay. The music is actively really quiet tonight, which is honestly kind of awesome. But yeah, we're gonna put 2 plates on here, and we're gonna try and get 5 reps. I think I can do it. Like, all honesty, I think I'm gonna be able to do this. Get the form down that I've been working on for the past, like, 3 weeks now. But yeah, apparently you're supposed to do these on your toes if you weren't here for last week's leg day, which didn't get a lot of attention, funny enough. But I digress. This leg day, or this technique you can do where you go on your toes, is great just for the full range of motion, apparently, which is cool. 5, 5, 5. That's the number we want. Can I get 5? Man, I don't know. No, I can. It's gonna be easy. What am I even worried about? Well, I mean, easy is in the eye of the doer. And it's not gonna feel easy in the moment, but you know, I'll look back on this and be like, yeah, this is fine. I could do 25, you know, one day, right? But no. And you know what, honestly, I might just do reps of this all night. Well, not all night, but like for the entire 3 or 4 sets I want to do, because again, I don't have a lot of time, and sometimes you don't have a lot of time. You just gotta crank up that intensity, you know. So, wish me luck. Okay, all right. Well, I told you so. I did it. What am I even made of, bro? How did I do that? No, this is normal. This is normal. Everybody can do this. Whew. I think honestly that my body's just getting used to doing this machine, and that I could honestly do another set of this, of like 2 to 3 reps. We'll see. Just put your mind to it, I guess. Tell yourself that you know, you just gotta do it. I don't know, man. I just told myself that's what I was gonna do. Crazy, right? Yeah, I'll just tell myself I'll bench 315 and it'll go up, right? I'm joking, obviously. Hell of a PR, guys. Let's go. Woohoo! I mean, like, deep down I knew I could do it. It was just about how much willpower I could really put into doing the exercise. And would you look at that? I got just enough to do it, because I could not have done a 6th. Let me tell you what, I could not have done a 6th there. I barely got that 5th actually up. And you need like a lot of strength in reserve for each rep on a max, on a squat. So just, you know, yeah, man, crazy. I can just do this again. Not for 5 reps, obviously. Maybe not even for 3, but we'll see. I think I'll try and get 3, maybe 4. One more. Nope. But I got more than one rep. That was pretty good. And by that I mean 2. That's why I honestly believe this, like doing machines and stuff, is just better than conventional squat. It's because you can go to failure like this without like the real risk of getting hurt. There's still a risk of getting hurt, obviously, if you push yourself too hard. But if you know when to just let it go, it's just better than a squat, in my opinion, right? Obviously, if you're there for like compound exercises and just pure strength, and you want to get better at conventional squat, then obviously you got to do conventional squat. But like, for my goals and purposes, all I want is to get stronger, right? More muscle definition, bigger muscles. Then I have no real need to do just conventional squat. I'll work it in every now and then when I feel like it, I guess. But this is just so much better. And I actually look forward to this, while conventional squat just makes me go, hey man, I don't wanna. This, I'm having a blast. I'm having fun, okay? I feel like I could kick down a door like in a Western movie and just say, this town ain't big enough for my quads. One day. But now we're just gonna rep this out for a 3rd set, and that'll be our quad workout, honestly. I'm gonna give this like 10 reps. I'm just gonna push until I can't. You know, yeah, I'll go to supreme failure on this. How about that? Because like, again, I just do not have the time to do another quad exercise. Maybe I will, but like, probably not, you know? So, we'll see. It's gonna be a short video, but you know, some people like that stuff. That feels heavy. The hamstring exercise I have picked for today is the loaded extensions, or the it's just a hip hinge exercise basically, right? So basically on here, if you want to work, and I'm going to go up to like 170, if you want to work your hamstrings, basically you just go onto the lowest setting and use your legs to pull yourself up instead of your back. Yeah, okay. You don't have to go on the lowest setting. Instead of stopping at a straight body position, instead you go up further, and then boom, you're working your hamstrings. So that's what we're gonna do. Man, my quads are sufficiently worked though. Hey, I'm kind of blowing past it, but you know, we hit the 5 reps that I said I was going to yesterday, of which I had no real reason to believe that I could, other than believing I could. So, you know, there's an ingredient a lot of people forget about in weightlifting, and it's believing in yourself. Just telling yourself you can and then trying to stick through to it. You'll be surprised what that can do for you, you know? Or just don't. I'm not your dad. You don't have to listen to me. I think I might be able to go heavier, actually. I don't like doing that many reps on an exercise. It just feels like a waste of my time, honestly. 200 pounds it is. Because last leg day, we did a non-hip hinge hamstring exercise. it's smart to do a hip hinge this day. Usually you want to do like one hip hinge and one non-hip hinge hamstring exercise each leg day. But honestly, I don't know. That's propaganda. Just do one and then the other, you know, alternate. I don't know. They're working the same muscles. They're just targeting different sections of it. So, you know, as long as you're doing the right intensity, you can kind of spread them out. But doing 2 in the same day, it's not bad for you. I just don't like doing it personally, and you don't have to listen to me at all. I'll let my gains speak for themselves, okay? My hair looked terrible, so I put on the beanie, right? Now I want to take it off, but I know my hair's gonna look terrible, so it's gotta stay on. Y'all know the struggle. The vintage Supreme hat stays on during the hamstring exercise. Next set. Ooh. Holy shit. The headphones fell off. That's how you know it was a damn good set. I know the leg pump is here when I can feel my legs rubbing together when I walk. The leg pump is immaculate today, okay? Because I'm pushing myself really hard on the weight today because I know I don't have a lot of time. You know, that might be the reason I was able to hit 5 is because I wasn't like leaving anything in the reserves, right? I didn't have another quad exercise to do, so I just gave it all into that one. Makes sense to me. No further explanation will make any sense because I've decided this is the one. People who believe in God, religious folk be like, ain't no hate, you know? You believe in whatever you want to believe in. But, you know, fun fact about me, if you don't know, I'm not like atheist because that implies some like devotion to not believing in a God, but I just don't care. Is that fair? I just don't care. My existence was still insignificant compared to how many people there are, so it really doesn't matter, right? I'm also getting a lower back exercise in. I can feel it, dude. I mean, you can't really avoid it on this, which is, you know, it's not a bad thing, honestly. Ooh. Time for the easiest calf exercise in the game, baby. We can overload this thing. That's why we're doing it. When in a hurry, do the exercise you can put the most weight on. Did 175 last time. I think because I've done a lower back exercise today, I'm not going to try and go up or anything because that seems like it would be really dumb. All right, and again, because we've done a lower back, like an exercise that works your lower back pretty heavily, I think we're only going to do 2 sets of this. I'm really not in the game to hurt myself. Hell yeah, super easy. I lie. I'm gonna pull my pants down now. Ooh, oh my God. Yeah, wow. That is absolutely insane, dude. That's all for today. You know, again, I am in a hurry, but ooh, you know, all things considered, that was kind of a banger, dude. That was kind of a goated exercise, I'm not gonna lie. If you're ever in a hurry, I prescribe this to you, you know? Don't miss your leg day just because you're out of time, okay? This took me 35 minutes. That's it. If you've got 35 minutes and, you know, a drive and a commute to your gym time, go do it. This was good. I think I hit everything. I feel tension in every part of my legs that I wanted to hit, so hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Call this the hell yeah workout, the hell yeah split, okay? I'm gonna call this the hell yeah split because it works, apparently. I don't know, I feel it in all the right places, even my lower back. You know? Thanks for being here for this quick, fast, easy leg exercise. Easy in quotations, as in it doesn't take up a lot of time, but it was very hard. Next exercise day will be the tricep-focused push day. A day from now or 2 days from now, whatever, however you decide to measure time. And your question of the day is, what is the name of the playlist you use for working out? I'm eager to know. I'll see you in the next one. Don't be late. And go to the gym, exercise, stop procrastinating, and go to the gym, or do whatever you got to do, and then go to the gym. Bye.